My name is ANTRON Jenkins III, and I'm addicted to hating.
What does hating mean to you?
Man, hating to me is more important than food, more important than water. It gets me up in the morning. I be waking up real early just to hate. It brings me the utmost joy.
How serious do you take hating?
I take it very serious. I be leaving no stone unturned. You know how people always joke about who be disliking them videos of cute cats and shit? It be me. Every time I be seeing cute couples on my Instagram feed and shit, I go report that shit. And I go on my burner account and I report that shit again. It don't stop with couples either. Anytime I see a motherfucker happy, I report that shit. A nigga graduate college, top of his class, and I'ma still be like, okay, and you still ain't got no job, still ain't got no hoes.
You know, there are several different aspects that go into making a truly great hater. However, there is no greater aspect than the ability to spread misinformation at such a high level, at such a high rate. I truly believe that ANTRON Jenkins is the greatest misinformation spreader of our time. We all know that story that was out a couple weeks ago of As Soon as Possible Rocky cheating on reality. Okay, it was reported by all the blogs, it was all over Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I saw a few Facebook posts of it. It was all over the place. Everybody was talking about it, and it turns out it wasn't true. The shit was fake. All the blogs were scrambling. Nobody questioned where they got it from. I tell you where they got that shit from. ANTRON motherfucking Jenkins, the greatest hater ever. That's where they got it from.
Every time I talk to a big forehead, I be staring at their forehead the whole time to make them feel insecure. I be going under LeBron James related posts and commenting Jordan better.
I mean, that's not really that bad. Actually, that's a valid statement if you've seen both play.
That's the thing though. I ain't never seen this nigga play a day in my life. Hell, I wasn't even alive when this nigga was playing.
Oh.
Yeah, that be me.
Do you gain anything from hating or not?
Nah, I don't gain nothing. We don't do this shit for the game, man. We do this shit for the love of the game, son.
You're a real hater, man. I remember it was this event going down in the city. Everybody was going to be there. I'm talking celebrities, ball players, content creators. More specifically, my favorite content creator. I didn't know if he was gonna be there because like he didn't post on his social media that he was gonna be here. But I told ANTRON, who had told me that he was gonna go to the event, hey, if you see him, tell me, because I'ma show up. So the event comes and goes. I'm thinking, oh, okay, I guess he just didn't show up. Next morning, I get a text. Guess who? ANTRON Jenkins III. And it's a picture of him with the content creator I told him to tell me about. And then I asked him, I'm like, what the fuck? Why you do that? And he was like, oh, I seen him as soon as I walked in. I just ain't want to see you happy. What the fuck?
Government said you can get paid for reporting not paying their mortgage, PPP, all that, and get a reward. Every time I catch somebody else slipping, I gotta tell Biden and them I don't want no cash. I once reported a dope dealer, not because it was the right thing to do, but because the simple fact that he was getting more money than me.
You know what I'm saying, man? I'm cuffed up and shit. They finna put me in the back of the car, and I just happen to look over to my right, and I see this on his little signature hand rub. And so immediately going through my mind is like, just snitched on me, son. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward like a month later, and I'm in there, and then one of the guards come and talk to me, talking about, you got a visitor. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't expecting nobody. So, you know, I goes down there, and guess who's standing right there at the fucking seat? ANTRON motherfucking Jenkins. Turns out, this didn't even snitch on me because he wanted to better his community. You know what this said to me? This said, word to my mother, for as long as I live, ain't nobody on this block gonna have more money than me. Man, it's hard for the brothers out here, man. I'm over here trying to make ends meet by any means necessary, and here he go, hating on me, not because I'm doing it illegally, but because I got more money than this. Come on now.
How long have you been like this?
Oh man, I came out the womb hating, son.
I remember senior year, man, a friend of ours, his name was Tommy, he was thinking about asking his girl Cindy Lopez to the prom. And you know, everybody in the group was all happy for him because we knew he was crushing on her since we was like youngins, you know what I'm saying? And ANTRON, while this is going on, I look over at ANTRON and he got his little signature look going on. Look like he ready to prey on this man's downfall. And what would happen next? I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, man. Tommy spent 2 whole days working on his prom proposal, man. Spent hours on the poster trying to come up with something clever and catchy to say. He made all of us learn a musical number so that shit would be romantic and shit. He practiced lines of what he was going to say after the musical number. Everything, man. It was going to be tight, son, I swear. So boom, it's the big day. Everybody's ready. Tommy's ready. We ready to sing. We already knew where Cindy was going to be posted up because this was after third period and she was always by her lockers and shit. And so Tommy, he's walking. Everybody's getting all hyped. They see what he's about to do. And then right as he turns the corner, he sees ANTRON talking to Cindy, asking her to prom. And she said yes, man. Nobody in the history of the game had ever seen this before. So we was perplexed, man. We didn't know what this was. So we ended up calling it the Upstream. It was the great Upstream of 07. The move had become so popular that it got featured in an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
My grandfather's name was ANTRON Jenkins the first. My father's name was ANTRON Jenkins the second. I'm ANTRON Jenkins the third. They ain't named me that name just because it was the namesake. Nah. They named me that shit so I could continue the tradition. When I was a kid and we was doing popcorn reading in English class, I used to purposely pick on the nigga who had a speech impediment just so I could get a laugh out of that shit. In second grade, I was the line leader for a day, and this one girl just skipped me in the line for no reason. So I made up this little disease and told her everybody that she had it. Next thing you know, Cooties was born. Long story short, I be hating, son.